Hello, boys and girls. Most of you guys know that I wear glasses, but what most of you guys don't know is how long I've been wearing glasses, which has been about since I was 14. I got my first pair of glasses. The funny thing is when I got my first pair of glasses, my mom picked out the glasses for me and everything like that because, why not? Because that's what moms are good for. The first pair of glasses that she got me, my grandmother complimented on. So as soon as she did that, I assumed that they were granny glasses. So I really, really, really didn't like wearing my glasses, as you could imagine. Because the last thing any high school student needs to do is have the grandma say, "Oh, I like your glasses. Where did you get them?" "Thanks, Grandma." I'm never wearing these again. Of course I did when I had to. Then after I got my first job, I was able to go out and get myself contacts finally. Yay! Contacts. I'm not really a big fan of poking my eyes. I'm not really a big fan of looking at other people's eyes. Like, when they open their lids a little bit to show you something, like, hey, is there an eyelash stuck in there? So that was fun. The place I went to was really, really good. I don't even know if they still are there anymore. But I was able to get disposables. They're like, "Okay, so you haven't worn contacts before?" I'm like, "No." So in the store, they showed me how to put them on, how to take them off, all that fun stuff. And they're like, "Okay, so put them on, try them out, go home, take them out." So I get home, here I am, trying to take them out. The first one, no problem. The second one, I guess, the moisture of my eye was too much for it, and it really suctioned on, and it scared me, guys. I had to go out with my friend, and I was literally like, "Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? I don't want to put the other contact in case that happens." So here I am going out with one contact in my eye with my friend, feeling that it was suctioned onto my eye, which wasn't fun. All of a sudden I was out with them and it loosened up, and I'm like, "Oh yes, it loosened up. I'm gonna go home." "What, you're going home now?" I'm like, "Yes, I want to see if I can get this contact out." So I went home. I'm like, "Yay, I got it out." And I was so happy that I was able to get it out. I'm like, "Yay." I'm like, I don't know if I ever want to try this again. But of course I did. None of it ended up being as dramatic as that. But I mean, it's kind of difficult putting in contacts all the time, especially when you're not really good with your eyes when it comes to putting things in and out. So that was fun. The first time one broke, I'm like, "Oh no, I feel like there's something scratching my eye." I realized my contact had split, or worst of all, getting an eyelash in there. Ugh. Eyelashes with contacts do not mix. It was by no means an entertainment for me. It really feels like somebody is scratching your eyeball. An irritation you just cannot get out. When you're going out, when you're in your early 20s, the last thing that you're thinking about is the fact that when you come back from being out, that you need to take out your contacts. So, yeah. There was a few nights I fell asleep with my contacts until I heard about this horror story of somebody who left their contacts in and apparently it slid to the back of their eye and they couldn't get it out. So, yeah, that made me a little apprehensive as well. So I never forgot to take my contacts out again, that I recall, unless I was having way too much fun and I passed out. But, that's another story, youth. So, with all that said, early on I went down to check on laser eye surgery before, when the only one that they seemed to offer was the cutting of the slit. And after that, you're never allowed to rub, touch, annoy your eyes again, which kind of worried me, because I'm like, okay, so now I have this flap that is probably never going to heal, and if I rub my eye even when I'm sleeping and it dislodges it, it will ruin my eyesight. So with that said, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. Of course, the idea of being awake for the procedure while they cut a flap on your eye was kind of freaky too. But, that's besides the point. So now apparently they do where they just kind of etch away at the retina or outer laying, or I can't remember what they called it. So I went and I got evaluated. They said I'm a good candidate. I think it's called PSK. Not 100% sure now. But apparently I'm a good candidate for it. They just kind of take away a little bit of the area, and apparently they can reshape your eye that way, which is supposed to make it all better and fun and dandy. So even though I'm a little bit nervous about going out there, getting my eyes messed with in a way, I'm still happy about the fact that I wouldn't have to wear glasses or contacts. Of course, I have to rest my eyes for approximately a week, so I won't be able to do anything fun. Boo! But afterwards, I'll be able to go places like going swimming and stuff like that without having to worry about being able to see. Because honestly, unfortunately for me, I'm pretty nearsighted. So I can't really see too far without my glasses. I can see the shapes and stuff like that, but I can't really make out the details, which is bleh. And I mean, it would be kind of nice to be able to go places and try on helmets without having to worry about it and stuff like that. Because honestly, trying to find oh, there's a box. I'll put my glasses on here. I hope nothing happens to them. That kind of stuff. So I'm looking forward to be able to do stuff like sports and swimming and activities that I enjoy doing that are a hassle with glasses or contacts. I know it's going to be weird in the beginning, getting up in the morning and not having to reach for my glasses, because it's one of those things that I normally do. Yeah, I normally do it. And not having to worry about being on vacation and going, I need to buy some disposable contacts so that if something happens to them, I don't care. Because the last thing I want to do when I'm on vacation is have my glasses lost, stolen. I mean, any of you who wear glasses or contacts all know that it comes at a cost. I've had a few people at work get it done, and they're the ones who kind of are like, okay, listen, you can get it done this way. It's good. You don't have to worry about it. One of my coworkers said, I'd go to this guy because he's really good. And I'm like, okay, that is what I'm doing. So with that being said, I will be off YouTube for like a week because I'm gonna not be able to see properly. So it's an unfortunate incident, but Mr. K will take care of you like he does in the winter when it's too cold and I'm too scared to go out. So with that being said, guys, don't forget to love, ride, and explore. Until next time, ta-ta. Oh, and hit that subscribe button if you already haven't.